This guy is gonna realize I don't know what I'm doing. He's gonna see that I have never done these things before, and it's gonna expose me, right? So I joined Climb in fall of 2016, initially as the COO. I was responsible for all of the day-to-day operations of the business, primarily the metrics, making sure that we were hitting our goals and growing month over month, and then also cross-functional communication. I was in that role for about 2 years, and then in May of 2018 was promoted to the CEO role. And that promotion was the first experience I've had as CEO. But the fear and anxiety came from not having done it before. And I think that gets compounded a little bit in my scenario because I'd been the COO, so there was a question of, will I be able to execute from that role? As a CEO, while you do have internal responsibilities, they're quite different from that as a COO. They're about providing strategic guidance to the company and then also helping with recruiting. As a CEO, if you're involved in the day-to-day operations and the nitty-gritty of what's going on, you will get distracted from the stuff, particularly the external-facing stuff that only you can do as a CEO. So at Climb, one of our main values is transparency and trust, which often is directly related to communication. Now, interestingly, as soon as I got promoted to CEO, there wasn't an immediate person in my COO role anymore, and I had to figure out how to take on all of the new CEO responsibilities while not letting the cross-functional communication and the work amongst teams deteriorate. For, I would say, about 2 months, I tried to do both jobs, and in July of 2018, I was on the phone. I remember I was traveling, meeting with investors, and I was on the phone with one of the members of the team, and he said to me, "You can't do it all. We got to figure out a way so that we can bring the teams back together, but where you are not the linchpin." I'm a huge believer in leveraging mentors, friends, and a network of people to help solve problems and make decisions. Early in my career as an executive, I was the COO of a company that I was a founder of, and our CEO brought me someone he had worked with as a COO at a previous company. And initially I had been really nervous. Like, this guy is gonna realize I don't know what I'm doing. And what I actually found was that through this person, I was able to leapfrog a lot of problems or challenges that would have been really hard for me to solve on my own. And so what I did is I reached out to a bunch of my network, other people that I know that are CEOs, learned from a few people what they found were the best practices, and instituted a Tuesday morning management meeting. It was a great way to sort of bring everyone together, to bring up things both little and big that required cross-functional discussion without needing one person to be facilitating the whole thing. So as CEO, I've continued to work on being able to identify what situation I'm in, and whether it's one where the problem I should be helping to solve, or one where I should rely on the team.